Hey guys, it is vizzN here once again, and bringing you guys a different video today. This is a CyberGamer Pug Xbox 360 tutorial. This is pretty much the go-to video if you have any troubles with the Pug Bot. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video, or just make a support ticket, or PM myself, vizzN, or OzFalcon, the head Pug admin himself. Guys, as we get into it, of course this is the Pug Bot you've probably seen before. If you haven't seen it before, this is a pick-up game, and the reason why we have this is so you can be put together against random players of CyberGamer and verse them in game types such as S&D and 4v4s. This is pretty much very good and useful for those people who are new to CG and wish to involve themselves in the Pug Bot, meet new players, get better at the game as well, and have a lot of fun, which is what CyberGamer is all about. And this is all done through this system here, called the Pug Bot, of course. And this is what the page looks like, if you haven't seen it before, like I said. And it's a very easy to use page, and this video is just pretty much to make sure everyone does know how to use it, and there aren't any troubles in the future with this Pug Bot. Alrighty, so as we look at the Pug Bot now, it does have things like how to pug at the top, and it's an easy 6-step process. I am going to read it out. It just starts off with join the pug located below. So I'm just going to show you the pug. For example, this is a pug, and as you look at it, there's 2 different pugs you can join at this stage. One is on lockdown, one's on C-Town involving snipers. At this stage, we have snipers allowed on some pugs, and other pugs will not have snipers allowed. And as you can see, there's also a chat box which you can type into. This is pretty much used to sort of decide on a map, to talk about who's going to host the game, and all sorts of things discussing the Pug Bot. To the right of it, you have the users in the lobby, which allows you to see who is currently in the Pug Bot lobby. There is 27. It does get to some fairly high numbers at peak hours. It is a Tuesday at 11:34 AM currently at the moment, so there aren't too many people in here. And you'll notice that there are a few crowns, and these represent people who are Pug admins in the Pug Bot. And you can message them if you have any questions about the Pug Bot, or if someone's been misbehaving themselves in a Pug Bot, you can always report it to them or make a support ticket. Just going down now, this is pretty much how you join a pug. You press the join pug button. I'm just going to try the zooming in here, and you can probably see it a little easier now that you can join a pug just by clicking that. Hopefully that zooming in did work as I zoom back out. Once you click that, it will put you in the pug. I'm just going to join this pug for the sake of this tutorial. You can see I'm in a pug. It says 2 slots out of 10, as I'm in a pug with this guy called I'm Snippy. What we can do, we can talk about the pug, what map you would like. So if I just try that now, what map? And yeah, that's just an example of something you can talk about in the chat box. Otherwise, you might like the map C-Town, as you did create the pug, the Pug Bot. And there's also a few other things you can change. Pug admins, this is for pug admins only. If someone is misbehaving themselves, it's just the method of kicking them out, or banning them from the Pug Bot, or putting a password on the Pug Bot for a private Pug Bot. As you can see, Supremo did reply and said this one's fine, he's happy with the map. And I think he's referring to the other Pug Bot that I'm not in, but that is the Pug Bot with 8 players in it, and that is on lockdown, and people can vote to have snipers allowed or no. There is a voting process. We do have democracy here at CyberGamer, and you can also vote if you'd like to play 4v4s, and it'll go to a vote, and it will automatically change if you want it to, or if you have a majority vote on that. Okay, so that's pretty much all the basics of the Pug Bot. We'll go back up to the top now. So just like I was saying before, you got to wait until the Pug Bot's full. So once the Pug Bot is full, you'll be able to do a readying up process. And it says here, once the pug is full, you are able to ready up on the Pug Bot console. I'll just zoom in again so you can see that a little clearer. And then you can negotiate a host in the chat room, which is what the chat room is used for mostly. Send a message to the host either through Xbox or through Xbox.com. You can easily go to Xbox.com. If you remember your email and password, you can log in, and it's a lot easier typing on a keyboard. Saves the hassle of turning on your Xbox and messaging the host. In step number 6, play, follow the rules, and enjoy the Pug Bot, which is what it's all about. Is enjoying the Pug Bot and doing it in an environment which is competitive, and one that is controlled by a rule set as well for the Pug Bot. I will get into the rule set in a second. Next is hosting, and hosting is pretty much All this is an improved host upload speed test. I've just opened it up into a new tab, which I'll go to in a second. And if you go to this page, if you believe you are a good host, you go to this page here. It already says that I'm an approved host, so I can't do the speed test, but all it is just a speed test to test if you are a CG official host. And what they'll do is once the pug starts, I can't really find a pug that started recently, but what it'll do, it will suggest that you could host the pug bot automatically through that. Otherwise, if you cannot host, I recommend that you do not go through the hosting upload speed test. Okay, next thing is the rule set. Now, it's pretty much the same if you're in an S&D Pug Bot. It's going to be the S&D rule set that we have on our ladders, but there are a few minor changes, with the Pug Bot, just to make the pug more fun and enjoyable. And these things also make the rules enforced as well, such as having game recording enabled. That is also enabled in matches, but just to make sure if there is an issue and you are making a support ticket about an issue, you can go to the game recording of the Pug Bot and provide that as evidence. Team killing is not allowed in under any circumstances. That's just to make sure everyone does enjoy the pug, and you can't go team killing people. You must refrain from abuse in the chat, lobby, or during the match. And there's also other rules there you can have a read, but I will highlight a few other things. The pug must be entered through the Pug Bot once the match has finished. So you have to make sure if you do end up leaving a game, that is an offence. You can't leave a pug early. You cannot end the Pug Bot. That makes your offence even worse, because that obliges other people who are in the Pug Bot. It could be 10 people with you. Sorry, the other 9 people to leave the Pug Bot and join another Pug Bot because they're able to. The whole process of the Pug Bot is to lock people in the pug and make sure people play till the end. Okay, so next things next. The rule sets and the additional notes, I've pretty much gone through most of that, but this is highlighted to all people who want to play a pug. The Search and Destroy pugs must have 10 people to start, and 4v4 pugs must have 8 people to start. If you are going to abuse the voting system and vote for an 8 people S&D, you will be banned for that. And the reason for that is all pugs must be 10 players in an S&D Pug Bot situation. Alright, so the next thing is I'm going to look at the users and lobby area. This is pretty much very useful if you want to message one of the players or say hello to him if he's a mate of yours. What you can do here is if you're a Pug admin or a member, you're available to click on the names, and if you're not a Pug admin, you will not have these options to kick or ban people from the chat. And you can also send them a private message or view their profile and do things through there. There's also a free-for-all Pug Bot that I'll have a look at now. As I just clear my throat, sorry. So this is the free-for-all Pug Bot. This doesn't get used too much at this stage until the next season will start. Season 5 has started and will finish in the next 3 weeks. But this doesn't get used as much as the S&D. The S&D is sort of the main Pug Bot that gets used the most. Okay, I'm just going to show you quick ways to access the Pug Bot, as I did start this tutorial on the Pug Bot page. So if we're on the CyberGamer homepage now, as I've just loaded it up, there's 3 ways to access the Pug Bot. There's the quick way of going to the looking for pug thing on your smart bar. You must be logged into CyberGamer before you use the smart bar, otherwise it will not show up. And it will pretty much say there, if you're an Xbox 360 player, it will show all the Xbox 360 pugs. You can go to PC, PS3 as well, and all if you'd just like to see all the Pug Bots at once. But we're going to look at Xbox. You can see that there's 2 Pug Bots open, and it's easy as just right-clicking new tab or just clicking on it, and that takes you to the Pug Bot page. The second way is pretty much the same thing, and it just says create a new pug. So if we go to that page now, it will ask you what pug you would like to create or view. And there's all the PC Pug Bots, the PS3, and the Xbox is finally at the bottom here. We're going to go to Modern Warfare 3, of course, and that takes you to the Pug Bot page as well. Or if you are not on the smart bar, you can go to the pug thing at the top. It will take you to the exact same page as before, and it's easy as going to Modern Warfare 3 for Xbox 360. Okay, just a couple of other things I did miss out on before. Pug admins are at the top, and you can contact them if you need any help. And then there's also a quick description on what the pug was before. If it is better than mine, it says where 2 groups of random players play each other in a clan match environment. Click join to join the pug. After the pug is full, the details of the match will then appear. So that's that for the Pug Bot. And I'm just going to have a quick look to make sure I didn't miss anything. And yeah, so guys, if you have any questions about the Pug Bot, I hope I did cover everything. This is the first CyberGamer Pug Bot tutorial on the Xbox YouTube channel, and this is vizzN here, and I'm doing this on behalf of the head Pug admin Oz Falcon, so thank you very much for that, dude. And as I said before, if you have any questions, please feel free to PM me, post on this thread that will be in, comment on the video, and whatever else you would like to do to contact myself or anyone else who's a Pug admin. Thank you very much, guys. See you later.